What's cracking, everybody? This is Bensalem Skatepark. This is actually the first skate park that I've ever skated in my life. I came here as a kid. I had to be like 10 years old, maybe. I'm not sure exactly the year that this park was built, but it's one of the oldest parks that we have around the Philly suburb area. And I recently heard about some changes that they made to it to try to make it better. The thing about this park is it was never good. As far back as I can remember, this park was never looked at as like a good skate park to skate. The ground was always really shitty. The obstacles are very weird, very old, very dated. The reason that people would actually come to this skate park is for the mini ramp. The mini ramp here is actually super good. It's got a little extension on it as well. But the change I heard that they made to the park was that they redid the ground. So I haven't been in there yet. I can see it from here. From here, it looks better. It looks smooth. We're gonna roll in there and we're gonna check out this ground and see if we could actually skate this park now. Because for a while, it was pretty much unskateable. Not unskateable, but it was really bad. The ground was like horrible. It was kind of similar to this ground out here, but it was even worse in there. Let's roll in here, let's check out this ground. What the hell is this? The only time I've ever seen ground like this was at like a playground, literally a playground, or like by Middletown Park, the other park I always skate, they have a soccer wall setup thing for kids to kick the soccer ball at, and this is the ground surrounding that. I have never, ever seen this in a skate park. This is not what I expected when I heard that they redid the ground. I'm so curious to see what this feels like to try to ollie on and pop off of. This is nuts. This is seriously crazy. Have you guys ever seen this ground at a skate park? Please leave it in the comments below if you have or if you haven't, or where you have seen this ground used, because I've only seen it that one other time at that soccer goal by Middletown Park. It's just little squares. It feels like it's made of recycled plastic maybe, which I can see being super slippery, I would assume. Around the ramps, they put new metal in. Looks like it's made of a soda can or something. I don't know what the hell that is either. I can't believe that that's new. It looks horrible. I don't know, I guess next we'll just test out what it feels like and how it skates. If it's actually worth coming to this skate park now ever. There's so many things just from looking at this ground that I can tell does not belong in a skate park. I'm gonna warm up, try to get some flat ground tricks in and just see what this ground feels like, and I will keep you guys updated. First impressions, I think I'm 2 tricks in maybe, and it is soft. Let's keep it moving. You hear that like zzz, that like zipper sound. I feel like it just sucks away all your speed, and then whenever you land, you feel the ground give. So it's like it kind of sucks you down as well. I'm gonna skate around, try and get a few tricks on some of the obstacles, and just keep testing it out and see how it feels in like different situations. Flat bar's covered in rust. I didn't feel it with the board slides because I'm skating the Everslick right now. The second I tried to crooked grind that thing, I just stopped dead. I'm gonna go grab some wax. This thing is sketchy, dude. It's so quick and steep. One thing I keep noticing as well, like little tiny sticks get stuck within the little holes of the ground. So it's like you can't even see them, but they're kind of sticking up vertically. It's so steep that I was like, I might as well clear it to flat because you can go faster, get a better pop off the bump, and not have to worry about going straight up and straight back down into the steep ramp. But this ground, dude, just sucked the life out of me right there when I stuck that ollie. It hurts too because it's got that grid pattern to it. So you feel like all of that as you roll on it. It felt awful. I'm shocked. I'm actually completely shocked how bad this is. I'm gonna try and stick that ollie again and see if I could force a ride away somehow. I just braced for impact so hard. I feel like I felt like the crisp like snap the concrete, but when I landed, it was so like just duddy because this ground. I haven't noticed it being like extremely slippery yet, but I feel like it is. I haven't really tried to turn too much, so I'm gonna try and do something where I have to turn or land under rotated and see if it's slippery or not. If I carve too hard, I'm gonna slip out. Like I could feel it. So I'm kind of being hesitant a little bit. If I really lean into it, it just slides. Like it's straight plastic, dude. It slides so fast. I feel my tray flip, instead of getting a crisp pop, my back wheels are sliding out as I'm trying to scoop, which is terrible. And that's how you know you're on slick ass ground. The one thing about the ground that I've let slide a few times, I didn't know if it was just randomness. I'm pretty sure this ground is generating like some sort of, I don't know what causes like static electricity, you know what I mean? Every time I touch the fence or anytime I touch something metal, if I go back to the camera, I'm getting shocked every single time. So I'm pretty sure it has to do with this ground because it's like obvious. Like when I touched the flat bar earlier, shocked me. Every time I go over there and lean on the fence, I get shocked. So that's weird as well. I want to try and do like a slide test. I'm gonna try and power slide on this ground and just see if I slide out, like how slick it actually is. Oh my God. You don't have to put in any effort. Shit just slides. It just slides, man. It's not safe at all. This is super sketchy. I don't know who thought this was a good fucking idea. Not good. Because it's like you're leaning back on the ground to make it hold your speed better so it doesn't slow you down as much, but then when you get into the grind's so solid and fast that it's like you're off balance when you finally get into it. It does not make it easy. There we go. Ooh, it's like bouncy to the wheels too. Fucking ground. I don't know, man, when you actually land the trick on this ground, still doesn't feel good. It sucks everything out of the trick, man. That pop does not feel good, nollie. Like, it's tall, but the amount of effort I had to put into popping nollie up to that thing was ridiculous. It's soggy pop, man, every time. So that was the first time I really felt myself hit the ground and slide, like easy, like I thought I was gonna whoosh out. I wanna do backtail backside flip on this thing, but I feel like it's a bad idea. Like I literally feel like I'm nervous to do it because I could get smoked on this ground. Landing under turn and just whooshing out with my wheels a little waxed from the ledge and shit, like it's not good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I want to do it because I haven't really done one in a little while and this ledge is kind of tall and it'd be cool to do. I'm literally afraid of the ground. A skate park shouldn't be that way, you know what I mean? This, again, like I said, was one of the first skate parks I've ever skated. It was one of the first parks even built in my area. So it's okay for the obstacles to be the way that they are. They're old, you know what I mean? Like, should the park get updated? Yes. But is this ground an update to the park, an improvement to the park? In my opinion, hell no. I'm just curious who thought that it was a good idea. Obviously that person had nothing to do with skateboarding. The second you put a board down on this, you know it's not good for skateboarding. I'm also curious how much money it cost to cover the floor in this ground, because I'm sure with the money they used to just put the ground down here, they could have improved a lot of other things about this skate park with that amount of money. Essentially, they put in X amount of money to do this ground, and I literally think it did nothing. Is it gonna bring people here to skate? No. The second that one person comes here, to skate this place because they heard it got new ground, they're gonna turn around and walk out this place. Skate parks are really supposed to be a good place for a young skater or somebody to come and learn to skate, right? I think this ground is literally awful to learn on. Can't get your full turns in, you're gonna slip out. Ground is soggy, you can feel it. When you push on this ground, you feel the ground shifting because they're all just these little squares that are like latched together somehow, and they just move. You can feel them shift as you ride over them. That it's uneven, it's literally crazy. This is crazy to me. It's dangerous for a kid to come here trying to learn to skateboard. Unless you're coming here to strictly skate the mini ramp, which is how this park has always been. So again, this ground literally gives no improvement whatsoever to this skate park. Because if anyone's gonna come here, they're gonna still skate the mini ramp. But a kid coming to learn here is dangerous, man. They can get hurt on this ground, I feel like, so much easier than if it was regular blacktop, pavement, concrete, whatever it is. I feel like the only situation is maybe it's softer, so if you were to hit your head, maybe you're less likely to get knocked out. I don't know. But with that being said, with this ground the way it is, you're more likely to fall. Like, you're more likely to slip out and have issues skating this ground. It's just not good. I feel like it's not meant for skateboarding. This is meant for like an indoor soccer field or like an indoor sporting thing or an outdoor park, literally playground maybe. I don't know. It's the slickest, soggiest, weirdest ground I think I've ever skated on in my entire life. Whatever, they put the ground here, it's done. This is why it's really important for the skate community and the townships that build these skate parks to have some sort of connection so that we could be on the same page, because the township clearly does not know what skateboarders want or need, and they think they're helping and really they're just doing the opposite. So but anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. I might go catch a session somewhere else that I can actually skateboard at. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace, yo.